Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on this particular website right here. It's called Beer Surveys. Okay, so you landed on Beer Surveys and you're wondering, hey, can I make some money from Beer Surveys? How much money can I really make? Can I turn this into a full-time income, or is it something that I, can just spend a little bit of time on and make a little bit of extra money on the side? So I'm going to review Beer Surveys so you understand how this website actually works and whether it's really worth your time. All right. Now, there are a lot of websites on the internet like Beer Surveys. I've reviewed quite a few of them. This one is called the GPT website. That means get paid to do an action, okay? And it's a pretty interesting one because, it's called Beer Surveys. It has nothing to do with beer, but it is a 100% legitimate GPT style website, okay? Now, the way it works is you can come on here, you can register for free, right? They're gonna ask for all of your details. And then once you're registered, you can come down to their offer wall here, right? And there are a few different ways that Beer Surveys allows you to make money with them. The first way is called daily in-house offers. Now, what that means is that they will give you a list of different offers that you can download, right? So you got to go to a website, you have to download the offer. Some of them will require you to put in a lot of personal information, okay? So your name, your address, your email, and sometimes your credit card details, because they're hoping that if you download the offer, in a few days' time, they're going to charge you for that offer, right? So how this works is you download the offer, you give them the credit card details, but you have to cancel your credit card details later on, okay? Because if you don't do that, you're going to get charged, right? And so for every single action you complete, Beer Surveys is going to give you an equivalent amount of points, okay? You can also answer surveys. Unfortunately, the surveys are not available to everybody in the world, right? So there are certain countries that they limit this to. And the way it works is you're going to have to answer, pre-questionnaire, and based on the country that you live in, your age, your demographic, things like that, you will be released, a few surveys over a period of time. So, for example, once a month, once every 2 weeks, you might get one survey, and you get, again, an appropriate amount of points based on the amount of time that you spend on the survey. You can download apps and you can watch videos too. So some of the videos are 30 seconds long, some of them are a couple of minutes long, and again, you get a certain amount of points that are given to you based on the action that you take. Okay, so that's basically what Beer Surveys is all about. And the big question is how do you get your money? And how much money can you really make? Okay, now depending on what you do, depending on whether you fill out a survey, you download an app, you watch a video, or you take go through their daily and in-house offers, right? Every single action will designate a different amount of points. Now, each point will equate to a certain amount of money, and depending on what action you're taking will depend on how much money you make. But the thing is, every single action doesn't really pay you that much money. You're going to earn roughly about a few cents, up to 50 cents for the surveys for the actions that you take. So that means that you could end up spending quite a lot of time on Beer Surveys, but you're literally only making pennies on the dollar. So you're making 1 cent here, 5 cents there, 7 cents here, 3 cents there. And if you think about it, if you're constantly taking the time to be on the website, you could end up being on the website for hours, but you're not really going to earn that much money, okay? Because if you're earning 3 cents at a time, or 3 cents for every action, it takes a lot. You have to do 10 actions before you earn 30 cents at that rate, okay? So it's not designed to make you a ton of money. You'll make a little bit of money, right? But not a crap ton of money, right? Now, the way it works is once you have added all your money up to $5, $5 US, you can withdraw your money in a few different ways. You can withdraw it through Bitcoin, through PayPal, through gift cards, right? Or Skrill or Payoneer. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways that you can get paid out. $5 is a very low threshold, but please understand that Beer Surveys isn't saying that you're going to get rich. Okay, this is a very standard GPT website, fully legitimate, but you're going to have to spend hours and hours and hours before you make just a couple of bucks. Okay, so that's Beer Surveys. It's a decent GPT website. Look, if you've got a lot of time, like if you've got hours and hours free every single day, and you don't really have any skills, and you just kind of want to spend a bit of time on a website and earn a little bit of money, we're talking, 50 cents here, a dollar there, that kind of thing, then Beer Surveys is a great website for that, okay? But look, you're not going to get rich. You're not going to be able to, retire. You can't travel the world. You can't, pay off your mortgage. It's not like that at all, right? And so for me, it's kind of like, look, I've been online now for the last 12 years, right? And I've tried all sorts of different business models, different websites, make money websites, free websites, survey websites, GPT style websites, affiliate marketing websites, MLM websites, top tier sales websites. And I can tell you that, look, if you have a couple of hours free every single day, you really shouldn't be wasting your time on a survey website or a GPT website, because that time could be spent making much, much more money on the internet, right? Now, obviously, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because this kind of website is very easy. You just come on here. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to spend any money. You don't have to invest any time into learning anything. You just come on here, you fill out a survey, you download an app, and you make a teeny weeny bit of money. That's how it works, right? And that's why they can only pay you a teeny weeny bit of money, because it's so basic and simple, right? But if you literally have an extra 1 or 2 or 3 hours a day, you could be putting that time into something else and learning a real money-making skill online, okay? And that's what I did. And so I learned how to sell digital courses on the internet, right? And it took me a while to figure out, because it's not the simplest thing when you don't have the right information. But after I figured it out, in April 2019, by April 2019, I was tripling my monthly corporate salary. Think about that. So in my corporate job, I was managing 13 people directly. I was a senior manager in a very large company. I was doing very well, but I didn't want to be in corporate forever. I didn't enjoy my job that much. And so that's why I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to replace that income using the power of the internet. And by April 2019, after growing my business for quite a few years, it was tripling my monthly salary. Crazy. So I quit my corporate job in April 2019, and that's the last time I ever wore a suit, right? And I focused all my time onto the internet. So if you have that goal, if you have that dream to be able to replace your income, your full-time income, and maybe even double it, triple it, quadruple it, fifth-tuple it, right? Like I've now been able to do, then it's very powerful. But you have to understand that this is a real skill. You're going to have to really learn it. You're going to have to spend time, energy, and money on learning that skill. But if you can do that, I promise you it can change your life. I've got students that are making $40,000 a month. Crazy stuff. I have another student that just hit his first 10K. I've got another student doing about $1,000 a day in sales. Now, obviously, I'm throwing out some very big numbers. This is not a guarantee of any income, but I'm just trying to illustrate a point that when you understand how to do this right, the numbers can be huge, because you can create a lot of leverage, all right? So we're talking about real life-changing income. We're not talking about a couple of cents here and a couple of bucks there, right? So if you want to do that, then Beer Surveys is a great website. A couple of cents here, a couple of dollars there, great website, right? But if you really want to leverage the internet and do this properly, then I highly recommend that you check out something called affiliate marketing, okay? Now, you need to learn how to do this. So I've got a free workshop that you can check out, absolutely free. All you need to do, just click the link in the comment section below. If you're on your mobile device, click on the arrow on the right-hand side. On the next page, enter your best email address, and I will send you this free workshop. Go through it. It's super detailed. It's going to blow your mind. It's really going to open your eyes to what's really possible online when you understand how to leverage the internet in the right way, in a very strategic way, and step by step. I hope that makes sense, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this review of Beer Surveys. I hope to see you on the workshop. Take care, and all the best to you.